I'm still with TEMBANI MUBOCHWA, one of the highest ranked fashion designer in Zimbabwe. He's dressed the who's and who of South African showbiz. TEMBANI,
yes.
As you're explaining, I want you now to really take me through the lowest moments in your career in South Africa and as well in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, it's been a journey, my man. It's been a journey because I remember 2006. I don't know if you know the late gospel heavyweight Sifiso Ncwane.
Yes, Sifiso Ncwane.
Yeah. He was actually like one of my biggest clients in South Africa. Because for me also to even work with Nana Lund and Nana Voyo, that came through Sifiso Ncwane, you know, yeah. 2006 or 7, Dopa Akachata. Then he asked me to do his wedding suit and also like to also cater for the wife and the other guys, you know. Yeah, yes. Then there was an issue that happened after, you know, like the payments and the stuff. So one of the local newspapers in South Africa, I don't know who they contacted. Okay, there is an issue of Sifiso failing to pay the suit, you know, yet like the suit was like on headlines because like it was like just your unique with an embroider, so it was like those kind of different suits, you know.
It was a masterpiece that the whole of South Africa
you get it, you see. So like from your magazines, your TV, so it was just like circulating before. So when the story came out, my guy,
that Sifiso didn't pay for that trending suit.
My guy, you know, I was kind of top of my game in SA that time. Then I started receiving calls, man, like from all those big clients, gospel artists and even other secular artists. You can't do this to us, because they thought that it was me who went and say, you know, like trying to get fame, but it was something else. I remember I had to close my studio for about 3 months without waking, scared to go even to work, you know. So it was one of those things that made me to think of, but is it worth it, or must I go back home, you know? But on the other hand, I had other local celebrities, especially from generations and who were like my friends, like also powerful people calling me, saying, no, Temba, why not? You know, like they were comforting me, like
things like that do happen.
Yeah. You see, but it was really bad, you know. And my image, yakatanishika, so even clientele yakashika, you know, because I remember me like 2 months actually, even to pay my rents, it was not difficult, you see. So it was one of the biggest one. But there is another one again, because I remember pani movie and Akaita 2012, because I shifted I moved from Joburg to Durban, you know. So Panagata move I miscalculated actually. Then I later discovered myself on Damo Street like as a street kid for some months. This truly happened. Right. You see, and it was like in papers in SA as well, you know. But you know, if you are a visionary and as long that fire is burning within you, it doesn't matter how low you can go, my guy, you know. I truly experienced that at that time, because in Durban there's a setup way by South Beach, like street kids, you go there, you chill, then like Indian community, they bring food and they give you. So that was the kind of a lifestyle. Then you wake up, you see yourself in the newspaper, Mbochwa, now in streets, you know. So even for me to come back, it wasn't that easy, you know. But I just thank God, man.
Okay, like I'm like you're saying, I'm trying to imagine a guy who's making headlines, dressing high-profile artists in South Africa. Months down the line, the guy is now living and staying in the street. What did that do to your personality, or what did that do to your ego?
No, man, it was so painful, man, because you know, there were some people, you know, like who were really behind the whole thing, you know. But that's also like I'm even emotional now, you see. But what matters was that there was this other pastor that came through by the beach, you know. I don't know how it happened, but I just find myself like going to church, you know, like then the restoration, like the build up, reconciliation with God and everything. Then it's like it started working in me again, you know. But I think personal alone, because imagine in a foreign land whereby there is not even a relative, there is no like you just like alone, you know. But I think that church, man, they really helped me a lot. Because if I would tell you just after that, because this was even before Durban in July, just after that, like Panagazotanga, like going back to the industry, that's when I said, okay, let me just go for Durban in July. Then I just scoped all the ones, you know, like from that year, the second year, and the third year. Then I was like, I think I'm done with Durban in July. Let me just, you know. So, but it wasn't easy, my man. I learned a lesson from it that, you know, if you're a visionary, it's, you know, the walls out there, it's not easy.
Like when you were in the street, I'm just trying to get into your head. What was going through in your head? Like I sometimes walk around town, I see street kids by the bin, cool. Probably I'm thinking you are this superstar, a guy with accolades, a guy was dined with the best artist in South Africa, but you find yourself sleeping there. What was going in your head, Kuti?
No, understand.
That embarrassment. I'm trying to get into your head. What was going through in your head that moment in time?
You know, at that time, you know, you kind of feel that, you know what, I'm out of the race of life now, you know, because there's a time whereby you reach a point whereby you accept the situation that, you know what, and like this is now me, like you know. So it was a moment whereby like I didn't accept one because of the surrounding of the people and there which were already street kids, you know, because the idea was I had failed to pay for accommodation, then lack of support, like maybe like relatives or chichichi, because being in a foreign land, you know. So the only way was like, okay, maybe let me just sleep by the garage, or let me just, maybe tomorrow then it ended up becoming like a lifestyle. So already with this kind of environment whereby these people, they've been doing this for years and the stuff, you know.
They make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, like you,
okay. But you know,
you get it.
This is not my game.
You get it. But now, that fire in me, about knowing who's TEMBANI MUBOCHWA, was just dying, my guy, like going.
Okay, we'll come back and talk about your restoration. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the third and final segment.
What about